Waters. Wait. Hey, did we finish this last time? No? Okay. All right, here we go. Can we try one together? Okay, did we do this one? Okay. Did we graph this one yet? Did we? Yes? Okay, can I give you a different one now? Okay. How about this? Can we go like, okay, here we go. Sorry. Okay, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Y is equal to negative, I don't know, 2 brackets 0.8 to the power of x plus 1 plus 4. Can you guys grab this one? Tell me what A, B, C, D is. I also want the domain and range, okay? Now, here's the thing. Can you make sure your graph as nice as possible? I'm going to come around and check it, okay? Yeah, let's go. And then if you can, indicate the asymptote and give me 2 or 3 coordinates on the graph, okay? I'm trying to make it nice as possible, okay?
It's popping because like it's editing. Yes, bro. Might be a little frustrating.
People watch A, C, C, D. What are the meaning of things?
But after that question, I would be here.
Yeah, look, that was like, I would just be like,
Yeah, no, I
I need to be
No, they have to do this as or the other.
So maybe.
Wait. One you has to talk.
Yeah. Well, did you win the last year thing? We can go over again. Okay, guys, ready? Okay, shh. Okay, Harry, you good? Okay, number one. Okay, so when you graph these out, what's your first step? I just need to make sure that we have a 95% success rate. Number one is what? Okay, D, what's D right away? 4. Okay, so that means D is 4. Okay, that means that your range will either be Y is greater than 4 or Y is what? Less than 4. Okay, here we go. Here's 4. I'll just draw this horizontal line. Okay, 4. Okay, so right now, okay, number 2. Okay, what's the next thing you need to look at? C. What is C right now? C is what? What is C, everybody? C is not 1. C is what? -1. If C is -1, that means that your y-axis now becomes where? At -1. So I'm just gonna erase the other one, but I can't. Okay, so this is your new I don't know, like your new y-axis whatsoever. Okay. Number 3, what do you look at? What's number 3? Anybody? Okay, do you look at the base or you look at the coefficient in front? Okay, 5 seconds, talk to each other. What do you look at first? Okay, yeah, I would look at, okay, some of you said it doesn't matter. Okay, I would look at what is A? What is A? -2. So A is -2. That means the graph is going to be above the horizontal asymptote or below the horizontal asymptote? Below. Okay, so when it's below, okay, so here's my horizontal asymptote. How many units below will it hit that, dotted vertical line? What would it be? Okay, so I just go 2 units down like this. Okay, everybody so far? Okay, so now next thing is this. Okay, what is number 4? What is your base? 0.8. So what that means is the graph going to be increasing away from the x-axis or decreasing towards the x-axis? Decreasing towards. So if you want to make a rough sketch, just draw something like this. There's a rough sketch. Okay. But the problem is, okay, you want your graph to be as nice as possible. So what do you do next after this? Okay. Excellent answer. Okay, here we go. Shh. What's a nice number that you can plug in for x now? Anybody? What's that? So okay, if I put -1, I'll get +2. So it's already there. -1's done already. So besides -1, what else can you plug in? Okay. Well, 0 is so close. Don't like. How about another one? Huh? Okay, 3. Okay, so let's try this. Number 5. X equals 3. So you have y is equal to -2. 0.8, 3 plus 1. Okay. So this is the honors class. We have a visitor here today. What's your last name?
G-K-I.
Mr. G is here trying to witness, the 12 honors class. Okay. So I just asked, what is 3 plus 1? Okay. So I'm hoping for a high response rate. Okay. Not a non-biased. 3 plus 1. Okay. How about this? Can I wait like 10 seconds? Okay. Can you guys give me what the answer is? Okay. 0.8 to the power 4 times -2 plus 4. What does this give you, everybody? What's that? 0.1808. Okay, something close by. Okay, here we go. Shh. So here's 3. 1, 2, 3, 3.1. Oh, okay, the graph is actually kind of close. Okay, so anyways, here we go. Okay, can you give me another point? I just need something else to make it really nice. Okay, now 8 is over here, but okay, you see how when you graph, you make sure that from now on you pick points. I know sometimes I ask you to pick nice points, but you need to pick points where you can actually have a good graph. Okay? So with my 10 honors this year, a lot of them, when they drew the problems, I took marks off because the problems were just ugly. And the reason why is because when Chang marks your practice test, like he is very like strict when it comes to making your graph nice. For example, if someone just goes like this, like 0, fall down asking. So if you can, you pick 3 over here. Now, what's a nice point you can pick over here? Anybody? Negative what? Okay. -2 is good. How about negative what? -3. So what do you get right now? X is -3. Okay. I know some of you are good, but I want to see a high success rate. Everybody, can you do it yourself? And then check the person next to you, see if they have it. If they don't, I give you permission this time. Shame them right now. Go.
Oh, yeah.
You want to see?
Shame on you.
Okay, what you guys get? So when x is equal to -3, when x is equal to -3, okay, everybody. Okay, anybody? Hear what you get? Are you gonna wait? Okay, all right. You have a calculator? Thank you. Okay. -3, 0.875, right about over there. Okay with this? Hey, don't wait around, okay? Okay, here we go. Shh. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm trying to say. So on your next test, so I don't know, whatever you do, okay? Can you make your graph as nice as possible? Do not give me a reason to take a mark off. I don't want to, but when I see the graph is off by a bit, like this point over here, or it's over there, graph is off by a bit, I feel I'm obligated to reduce the mark I'm supposed to give to you. Does that make sense? Okay, 5 seconds. Ask the person next to you if they understand what I mean. Domain. Huh? Oh, yeah. Say it again? Cannot hear you. Not restricted? X can be all real numbers. Okay? Shh. Range. Y is less than or. Good job. Yeah, not equal to 4.
Yeah, that's that part.
Less than 4. Okay, everybody? All right. Okay. All right. You guys want to do one more? Or are you guys okay with graphing exponentials? Okay, this one here now. Shh. Here. This one? Yeah. This one needs your attention. Okay. This one, here we go. Okay, changing your base. Okay, if you ever have a coefficient in front of the x, okay, whenever you graph an exponential function, your coefficient should always be what? Okay, here we go. I'll give you an example. Let's say if you have 2 to the power of -x, okay, you don't want there to be a coefficient in front of x. It needs to be 1, yeah. So what you do is, if it's negative, you turn into 2 to the power -1, and then to the power x. So your base becomes what again? 1/2, yeah, 0.5, okay? All right. Now, one way to understand this is, when you look at 2 to the power x, y goes to the power x, okay? Which way does this graph open? Above the x-axis or below? Below. Okay, so you see how this one looks like this. It's increasing, right? Okay. When you stick a negative sign in front, what kind of transformation does it give to the graph? Okay, everyone okay with horizontal? Okay, so if it's horizontal, it will look like this. Yes or no? Okay. Now, if you were to write it as y is equal to 0.5 to the power x for this one, what's your base? The base is 0.5. Will it be increasing to increasing away from the x-axis or decreasing? Decreasing. So all I'm trying to show you is when you have this, y equals to that, it's the same thing as that one. Okay. So they both perform a horizontal reflection. Make sense? So in general, if there's a question like this, y is equal to 2 to the power of x is changed to y is equal to 0.5 to the power x, your transformation will be what? Horizontal reflection. Okay, everybody, okay, just do me a favor. 15 seconds, talk to the guy next to you. Hopefully they're not actually talking about something else. Okay, can you try? All right, ask them if they understand from here to there, it will be horizontal reflection. Please go ahead, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, number 1. Okay, number 2 and 1. Okay, here we go. Okay, So let's say you have 2 to the power 3 minus x. Okay. This will then become what? Good job. Yeah. So again, this is okay. You can factor the negative sign, right? So the key thing is this: the coefficient of x should always be what? 1. So therefore, you write it as this. Okay. So you factor the negative sign, so it becomes 2 to the power negative 1. So therefore, it's 0.5 to the power x minus 3. Yes or no, everybody? Okay. All right. Move on. Next one. If you have, let's say, a coefficient of 3. Okay. What do you do to the equation just to make it easier to work with? Yeah. Take out the 3, so it becomes 2 to the power 3 to the power x. So you change your base to 8 instead. Okay, everybody? All right. So in general, if I gave you an equation like y is equal to 2 to the power x is changed to y is equal to 8 to the power x, what is your transformation? Okay. This will be a horizontal compression by 1/3. Okay. Yes, no, everybody. Can it be vertical? All right. Okay. We'll look at it together. Here we go. So how about this one? 2 to the power 4 minus 3x. Okay. How would you change that to a different base? Okay. 30 seconds. Go. Okay, write it up. Write it up. Write it up. Write it up.
Does that make sense in the way you're at? Yeah. Can you expand y by 4 to the power? That's kind of eggs.
I think that's. I don't know.
X amount of times. Maybe this is actually bad.
Right at the end, 4 tests in a row, like.
Right at the end of the tunnel, bro.
Yeah, lights are out on.
No.
The lights.
Oh, hey, good. Say that. Is it like that? Yeah.
Real, Brad.
Okay. So okay. Now I just want to double check. Okay, again. So this is 2 to the power negative what? 3. And then I put a bracket, there'll be x and then what? Minus 4 over 3. Very good. So this becomes what then? 1 over 8 to the power of 4 over 3. Is okay, everybody? Okay, there's one more. Okay, everybody ready? Okay, if I give you, let's say y is equal to 2 to the power x. Okay, y to the power x. It's changed to y is equal to 4 times 16 to the power x. Okay, this one here. Okay, custom made just for you guys. Okay, what transformations are involved? 1 minute.
Wait,那我超你来一个
I bet you can I do. I got a best concept skill at live here.
选一场
right.
这个往里是两个先，对，是这样的。
I think for again.
是二乘以三，是问题了。
Y is equal to 2 to the power x. It's changed to y is equal to, there's a 4, 16 to the power x. How can you rewrite this whole thing? Good. You change everything to base what? Okay, so 2 to the power 4x, is that right? So therefore it becomes 2 to the power 4x plus 2. Yeah, okay. So what are the transformations to go from here to there, okay? Okay, if you have, okay, there's two choices, right? You either shift and then expand compress, or you expand compress and then shift. What you guys want to do first? Expand first. So if I were to, okay, so number one, okay, if you compress, okay, so you have y is equal to 2 to the power x. It's changed to y is equal to what? 2 to the power 4x. So you want to do a horizontal compression by what? 1 over 4. Okay, what's number 2 then? What's that? Okay, so y is equal to 2 to the power 4. Okay, 4x plus what? 0.5. Okay, that could work. Good. Okay, good. Okay. All right. So therefore, 0.5 left. Okay. Who shifted it instead? Who went and said 2 units left, and then you do the horizontal compression? Yeah, I find that a little bit easier, but it's up to you as well. Okay, both works. Okay, everyone okay with this? Aiden? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay. This one over here. I thought about giving this. Well, last class, when I saw that there were at least like 12 of you who took your time and stuck around for about 10 minutes to finish test up, I came to realize that, I shouldn't be skipping things that, even though it looks easy for some of you, everybody please try this. Everyone, okay? I need to make sure that everybody gets it. Everyone. So, for those of you from now on, if you feel the lessons as easy, can you make sure you print up the 3 challenge assignments so that when I do come around, I can talk to you guys about it. That's okay. Right? Okay, go everyone. 1, 2, 3. Find A, B, C, D. Indicate which way it opens, and then state your domain and range as well. Okay. Domain always has to be what?
Domain x equals over number.
X equals. No one put that.
I think the map weren't really.
What do you think? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Did the vendor work?
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, the way that we. I still. Yeah.
We get other makes critical rock, critical block map. So this thing I done. But in terms of that might have had lots of but I had lots of I guess. Why did it
There's so much media.
You read it up? Let's see that.
Only access 不能有。
You need to know it opens up and why. You already know why it's big. Well, the I didn't see that. That's not. I didn't see that.
I'm gonna go on.
Access shops now.
The power of
为什么嘛？一点五啊，坏人。对啊，单个会都不好，那四类能。
Okay, yeah.
But where do you find like cast?
I'm not sorry.
God. 有道理。我 speaking about liquid script. We use speak about six. You don't teach about next year you're thinking of how about
We need to think about it like.
He's the boss.
you don't have to grab memory bucket.
No, but we don't want to get actually got to kill.
Yeah.
When I'm making like PowerPoints and notes or something, indicate that.
你直接写两次。
Good.
那个要改要，因为我们memory 跟来说不太一样。
Different people to see my too. I'm missing.
这个给我乘以0.9
Also, I just think. That's your goal.
memory 就是你，比如你这个开的是这个东西。这个那个点，就比如说你9点这个memory 这个第二个加上这个。No.
When something is moving towards analysis or the power of increasing the word.
Oh, it's like there's also
Yeah, first it is the last up or down. Okay, guys. Okay. A what? Oh, I mean the base?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, first three, that was my instinct.
Okay, here we go. All right. Can I give you? All right. First one, okay? Okay. What is A? Okay, here we go. Do you mind if I just quickly simplify this from here to? Okay, sorry, pen just died. Number one. You guys okay factoring the 3? From here to here, factor the 3, and from there, I change the base. Everyone good? Okay, I hope so. Yes, no. Okay. All right. Miss Wu and I thinking of maybe one of these days I'll switch a class with her, and she teaches one of my class, I teach one of hers. And it's either this one or the 8 honors right now we're thinking of. Just so that, you know, like I know that she misses you guys. And then she teaches like, yeah. Wow, really? Ben, what was that? Huh? Okay. It's just 1 or 2 blocks. One or 2 blocks.
Oh.
1, 2 blocks. Yeah. Okay. I am thinking of it. Yeah, thinking of it. Yeah. Yeah. What's that? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. What is A?
Like an exchange event with the science department. You teach like chemistry. Miss was
I was thinking
we could like exchange with like Miss Seniors.
do socials. Okay, base is 8. Okay, opening up or down. Okay. So here's one where you're gonna get messed up on. You ready? Okay, here we go. Okay. Sometimes I'll give you a question like this: is it increasing or is it decreasing? Okay. Shh. I'm gonna say this out once. It's being recorded. If you don't catch it, it's on you. Okay. When I use the word increasing, just keep in mind that you're either increasing away from the x-axis or increasing away from the horizontal asymptote. And when I say decreasing, it's decreasing towards the x-axis or decreasing towards the distance towards the horizontal asymptote. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay. So one year, I had this one girl, you know, after saying that, she goes, Mr. Young, this graph over here, sorry, it's the document. Okay, is this one over here? Okay, if I ask you now, is it increasing or decreasing? What would you say? Okay, so she'd be like, well, how is it decreasing? The values are all getting higher and higher and higher and higher. I'm like, what the? Okay, as I said in class, okay, it is decreasing in distance towards the x-axis. So therefore, this one over here will be decreasing, just like that one. Okay, so far? But if I give you one like this, what's happening here? Increasing in what? Increasing in distance away from the x-axis. Okay, everybody? Yes, no.
Right.
Okay, here we go. Okay, increasing function, and then C is -2 to the left, 5 units down. Are these easy, guys? Okay, domain is all real numbers. Range is what? Y is greater or than -5. Okay, is it equal to? Okay, question. Why is it never not equal to? Because you have an asymptote. Okay, everybody good? Okay, second one. Here we go. Okay, you just want to give you the answers to these ones. Okay, so factor out the half, and then after that, change the base to √3. Okay, so here we go. So A is -1.25. A is -1.25. Does it open up or down? Down. And then B is √3. Yes, okay with that? And then what is it? C is -12. C is -12 to the left, and then D is 11 up. Okay with this? And then domain is all real numbers. What's the range?
And where did 12 come from? How'd you get 12? Where did 12 come from?
Oh, okay. Okay, you want to know the answer? I thought, okay, hold on, shh. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, it should change. Okay, let's see. Oh, shoot, it doesn't. Okay, okay, okay. Sometimes I keep the mistakes there to see who's paying attention. Okay, this one should be what? You have my respect. Okay, what should be, Alex? -6. 6, -6. So 6 to the left. Okay. Yeah, sometimes you're supposed to replace it, and then you're like, okay. And then 11 up, okay, everybody? Domain is this, and range is y is less than 11. Okay. Last one, okay, can I just move on? Yeah, okay. For the last one, last thing is this. What's the base for the last one? The quartic root of what?
8. 1/9.
Oh, okay. Can I just put down? Okay, it's supposed to be 3/2, and there's a negative as well, right? -3. Okay, so therefore this becomes the 4th root of 2/3. So 8/27. Is that right? Is that the base? Okay, buddy? Yeah. Okay, Sheldon, you okay there? Or no? Yes. Samantha? Dan, Victor, you okay? Are you watching? Or no? Just look at something else? Okay. Yeah.
That's the same as 1/14/27/8, right?
Yeah.
You put that. on-
8/27. Yeah. Okay, hold on. This one skipping. This one skipping. Okay, how about this one? Okay, 30 seconds. Multiple choice question. Here we go.
Just one, reflection.
Why did you put it in there? Right, that's all love by one. So, but there's a black here, so what?
You made that. Yeah, okay. Hi guys. Yes. So, just make sure that you don't make mistakes. Y-axis, x-axis. So whatever it says that reflective over the y-axis. Okay, so I think I showed this before. Take your hand. Take your hand over this. Stick it on the y-axis and then you do this. Which way is it reflecting? Horizontal, okay? So I kid you not, it's where people lose their marks, okay? They see the y-axis, they think it's vertical, and then you end up losing. And marks, okay, so far. So remember, pick your band, okay? Make sense? Okay, so therefore, which one is it? The 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one? 5. Which one is it? 1. Okay. So here we go. Yeah. X is changed to negative X. So therefore, good. Okay. 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 We're gonna move on now. Okay, log graphs. Okay, basically, when you look at exponential and you look at log graphs, okay, the whole purpose of this slide is to show you that an exponential graph and a log graph are basically what? Inverse of each other. Inverse meaning your y becomes your x, x becomes the y. Okay, now this one, don't bother really copying anything. I just need you to pay attention, okay? I just need you to understand that if I switch x and y from an exponential graph, I will automatically get a logarithmic graph. Okay, so far? Okay, so watch this now, okay? So here's my exponential function. Y is equal to 10 to the power x, okay? If I want to get the inverse, what do you do with the x and y again? Switch them. So if you switch them, okay, so you get x is equal to 10 to the power y, right? How would you isolate the y variable? You would use logs, right? So you use logs and you go log x over log 10 is equal to y, which gives you basically log x is equal to y, right? So basically, hey, this graph over here and that graph over there must be inverse of each other. Okay, so far? The other things, what's the asymptote for your exponential graph? So x, okay, so what was it? Your asymptote is what? Okay, so y cannot be 0. Okay, so far that's a horizontal, like the x-axis, right? So for the other one, what's the asymptote going to be? Instead of y cannot be 0, then what would it be? X cannot be 0. Okay, who gets all this right now? Okay, so for this one, okay, what was it? Is this graph? Okay, anyways, let's move on. Okay, so your equation will be this. So if you were to graph it out, okay, hold on. This is your, here, I'll just draw this out. This is your exponential graph. Okay, so what you would do is you would take each, if you're starting off, just try to visualize that you're going to take every single one of these coordinates, and what do you do with the x and y coordinates? You switch them. So this one over here is 0, 1. What does it become afterwards? So it becomes right over here, 1, 0. Okay, so far. Okay. Now this one over here, okay, now the x coordinate is -3. What's the y coordinate right now? Can you see it? Okay. Not very clear, right? So can I just put down 0.1 for now? And what would that coordinate become? So 0.1 comma -3 like that. Okay, one more point. Can you look at this one over here? Okay, I'm just gonna eyeball it, okay? 0.5 comma 4. And what's the inverse of that? So 1, 2, 4, and then 0.5. Can you see how if you do the inverse, your graph will look like this? Yes or no? Okay, well, hold on, no, okay. It's not a horizontal reflection. It's not a vertical reflection. What is it actually? It's an inverse reflection. Okay, everybody? Okay, so anyways, so if you can, okay. Okay, yeah. No, it's not like this. It's basically like if the graph is like this, it becomes like that. Okay. So for inverse. Okay. So anyways, okay. Okay, should I bother with this one? Okay, shh. Oh, shoot. Okay, you know what? Let's use this one instead. Okay. Okay. Okay, shh. I have 2 slides here. I don't know what happened with this one. The animation kind of got messed up. So I'm going to fix this later on. But in the meantime, just bear with me for 10 seconds. Okay, for a couple of minutes. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay. Right now, I'm going to show you all the, you know what? Maybe I'll use this one instead. Okay, this one. Okay. Shh. Okay. How do you graph a logarithmic function? You guys ready for this? Okay. Shh. Okay. So if you have an exponential graph, x-axis was your asymptote. Okay. But if you logarithmic graph, what's your asymptote going to be? Your y-axis. That makes sense, number one? Okay, number two, this is what I need you to write down, okay? Number one, when you're reading or graphing a logarithm function, you always start with the base b, always, okay? Now, these are my, okay. So you go to a textbook, they may give you different instructions. You go to a different class, they may give you a different one. But this is mine. This is what I use. Ready? Here we go. Number one. Okay. If the base is bigger than 1, then what happens is it will open from the bottom and go up like this. It will either be like this from the bottom and open to the right, or it could be from the bottom and open towards the left. 2 different ways, okay? Now, depending on what the value of C is, if C is positive, it opens to the right. But if C is negative, it opens to the left. This you should copy down. Go. Okay? So keep in mind that, hey, if the base speed is bigger than 1, it will always go from the bottom and it go all the way up like that. Okay, so number 1. Okay, a B is your base. Okay. You ever get confused? Just think of as the exponential graph. It's increasing, so therefore the inverse will look like this. Okay, so far. Yeah. Okay, that's number 1. Okay. Number 2. What happens when B is between 0 and 1 instead? And the graph will start from where? The bottom or the top? It has to be the other way, right? So therefore, it must start from where? Start from the top. If the base is between 0 and 1, the graph will start from the top and it goes down like this. Okay, so 2 options. It will come from the top and go all the way down. And in this case, the value of C must be what? If it goes this way, C must be bigger than 0. Excellent. What happens if it's like this? C must be negative. Yes or no, everybody? Okay, so again, can you write this down? Okay, so it will open to the right when C is positive and open to the left when C is negative. Okay? Yep.
There isn't any why it's not symmetrical, right?
No, I just kind of like, yeah, whatever it is, yeah. Not perfect, sorry. Not perfect. Like this is imperfect. Like perfect, imperfect. Okay, buddy? All right. So okay. All right. I'll give you a second, copy this down first. Okay. So you always start with B. Okay. Is B positive? Oh, sorry. Is B between 0 and 1 or B is bigger than 1? Okay. And second of all is what's the value of C? Okay. Now, next thing is this. What do you think A does? Gives you a vertical reflection or vertical compression, right? Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I would do when A is negative or positive, and what to do with D and E as well. You ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, make it simple. Keep A positive all the time. You don't want to bother with another reflection. So what that means is if the leading coefficient is negative, remove the negative sign by, remember this, flipping the base. Okay, I'll let you read this down first, and then I'll walk you through what's going on. Go. If the leading coefficient is negative, flip the base. Okay, that makes sense. The whole purpose of this is so you have one less step to worry about. Okay. Okay, you okay? You ready now? You following? You think of something else? Oh no. Look, I know you're good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, an example would be like, hey, y is equal to -2 log 4 and then x plus 1, like that, right? What's the base right now? 4. Base is 4, right? What's my coefficient right here now? -2, right? So what you could do is you could write this as y is equal to +2 instead, and then log of, instead of just 4, it'll be 4 to the power of -1, and then x plus 1, like that. Okay? So therefore, your equation becomes 2 log of 1/4 x plus 1. We're good? It's easier. Okay? Just one little thing makes 10 times easier. Okay? What did you say? What's that? What's that? Oh, okay.
I would remember.
Okay. Okay, so okay, hold on. One question is, hey, how come I'm flipping the base? Like, okay, I can. How come I'm flipping the 4 instead of the x? Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing. Okay. If I move the exponent, like the coefficient of -1, and I move the 4, it becomes 1/4, right? If I move the negative sign to the x, what would it become? 1/x. Will that affect my graph? Yeah. How? Because you don't have this. Okay, that's one way of looking at it. What else? What's? Wait 30 seconds. Tell me what you think. Okay, why is it a bad idea to move the -1 to the x instead? What's one good answer? Anybody else? What's that again? X already cannot be 0. Yeah. Okay, so that is partially correct. You see how there's an x over here? Let's say inside. Let's say my equation was like this. Let's say it was like this. Okay. Let's say it was like that instead. If I move the negative over, does the -1 exponent go just to the x or the whole entire thing? The whole entire thing, right? So in a way, it does change your domain. Okay. So therefore, x cannot be -1 if that's the case. Or it's part of the graph. Make sense? Okay. Anyways. So what I'm trying to say is, if you have a negative, just move to the base. Don't bother with the top. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. Next one. In contrast, if the leading coefficient is negative, move that to whatever. Okay. Okay. Can I move on from this? You guys okay? Okay. If that's the case. Okay. By flipping the base, you remove the negative sign of the coefficient and won't need to perform a vertical reflection anymore. That's the whole point of this slide. Okay. It would just spend 5 seconds. Just check the guy next to you understands what's going on here. Good. Okay.
They never pay attention.
Given each of these functions, can you find A, B, C, D, and E? Indicate which way the graph opens, up, down, left, or right. Find the equation of vertical asymptote, the x-intercept, and also y-intercept. You want to try this first? Go ahead.
It's good. You don't want it to be. Yeah, well, I mean, I can see. I can sound. Even now, there are not three is three is that. You're right. Yeah, one is this.
It's just the expanded
It's easy. Next is 5.
Yeah, I did.
You log it.
How do you find
Put down. Minus 1.
I'm so lost. I'm staring at the whiteboard for like 3 minutes.
But that's I know. I'm so easy.
Like nothing else to do. I just like it's time up. I'm gonna try to listen to household stuff.
The speed and is your play. It's fine. Is your play.
You guys
Yeah, man.
You okay?
3小
And the talking.
He's How do you find it once the big? If it's like, let's say, this is what is he where I don't know. You have to do like y over a university to go back and expand down and I can see something somewhere. I don't remember.
It's a slip it outside of the brackets. I need for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just treat it like you know.
Yeah, exactly. So it would be A, B, C, D.
So the ship is not going to be right.
I've been in.
Oh, what's it? I'm
Gonna go. And you can Harry. Harry, look, big brackets, big brackets.
I thought you.
The graph must open to the right. See negative counts.
Plus. All we're doing.
Wait, oh no, it can't be. It can't be shot. No, X cannot be.
I don't know. I guess.
That's great, right? It can't be. It can't be. Minus x3 has to be greater than 0.
Bigger than 2.
X is bigger than 0. I think we need. Got you. So X is bigger than 0.
它没有歪的，它是这样子的。
They all do the same thing as like like younger brother.
Why not? Let's say over x over y, y equals all real number.
Okay, you guys ready?
Oh, no, that's simple.
Can we try this together? Okay, here we go. Number 1. Okay, what is B? Okay, B is equal to, okay, I'll just write this up for you guys, okay? So B is equal to 0.8. When B is equal to 0.8, your graph looks like this. X-axis, Y-axis. Okay, 2 options. Come from the top and it goes down, 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 down towards the right, or it comes from the top and go down, down, down towards the left. Which one would it be? left or the right? Why the first one? C is equal to 5, so it must be open to the right. Yes or no? Okay. Now hold on. Shh. Number one. Number two. Okay, here's my suggestion. You should try to find your vertical asymptote. Your vertical asymptote is found by looking at this part over there. Okay. It must be bigger than 0. Excellent. So 5x minus 3 must be bigger than 0. That means that 5x must be bigger than 3. So x must be bigger than what? 3 over 5. So what I would do instead is this. Then I would delete this one and just draw this out the dotted line and just go, here is my y-axis. Okay, so therefore x cannot be 3 over 5. That will be your vertical asymptote. Everybody good? Yes, no? Okay, next one's this. Opens to the right. Okay, and then opens from the top to bottom. Okay, shh. Now keep this in mind. If they ask you, okay, which way is the graph opening? Okay, this one is opening from the top to the bottom. Okay with this? Okay, shh. Number 3, x-intercepts. How do you find your x-intercept? Okay, so y equals 0. So you go 0 is equal to 2 log of 0.8. And then 5x minus 3. There's a plus 1 over here, right? So what'd you do? Okay, minus 1 divided by 2. So you go 0.8 to the power of negative 1 over 2 is equal to what? 5x minus 3. Okay, do me a favor. Tell me what x is if you simplify all this. A minus 1 divided by 2, so negative half. And then 0.8 to the power of negative half. Good. Right. 0.1? I'm sorry. 0.82? Okay. That means that your x-intercept over here, 0.82, comma 0. Are we good with everybody? Okay. Number 4. Let's find your, what is it? Okay. Is there actually a y-intercept? Okay. Now remember this. Whenever you draw a log graph, okay, you will have an x-intercept. But you will not always have what? A y-intercept. Keep that in mind. Yeah. Okay. Asymptote over here, opens to the right, there is none. Okay. All right. Other than that, no y-intercept. Okay. Can I give you 2 more minutes to do B right now? Okay, draw the graph. Give me domain and range, all the asymptotes, x and y-intercepts. Okay. How much more time? Oh, I'm good. Just to say, if I could not really need small it. Yeah.
What do you like it? This one you better. We'll see the screen, bro.
My school, you get grabbing. Sorry, you're even grabbing here.
It's like Dragon Ball. It's
What if they like mix it up? So like my school, your school, the five. You know what you're saying? Like the mix like.
There was a
big big ones in the screen.
apa namanya?
This is of course.
Ini my favorite type of book is a dark
It's negative, so it should be on the left side. So, yeah. Level should roughly look like that.
That's what. And this one, yeah, you should.
Can I get a badge?
I know, you get. That's nice. I took like 8.
Extra 等于学校小于上。对，小于小于所以是不能说。What's the argument? What's the我会猜这样。
啊，作弊。
那我找点吧。
别让别打包给他。They're very thin right now. I didn't mean bad. You talk to me. Oh, no.